In the 1950s, America longed for a fun, affordable restaurant, a cheerful place where a family could enjoy a meal on a working man's salary. McDonald's took the challenge. In 1955, Ray Kroc opened his first McDonald's restaurant in Des Plaines, Illinois. Bob Dylan was 15 years old. The 50s saw a huge change in America. Styles, lifestyles, technology, and taste. McDonald's has been a smashing success ever since. Paige's dad and uncle, two of the first McDonald's employees who know just about everyone by name,
Hi George, how are you?
say it best.
It's a great location, it's been a great neighborhood, and we got started here.
I think it's very important when the owners are excited and they take pride.
Making every customer count, and they would tell their friends, and then they would come over, and that's how the business grew.
Now, how many people got their first jobs at McDonald's?
In fact, I started working at McDonald's.
Oh, really?
My first job I ever had was at McDonald's on 93rd and Kinsman.
Was it?
I worked at the one on 93rd and Kinsman. I started there.
How old were you?
Back in 1962, I guess I was just out of high school.
And the things that they learned about politeness and being on time and being neat and respect.
It helped me in life.
It did, in what
Life
way?
experience. Well, I learned how to be responsible.
We got in our stores a lot of senior citizens that have been coming in for 30, 40 years, and we know them all. And because they're regulars, they call them steadies. They're always here. We know exactly what they want to eat. We know what kind of coffee they want. And our crew knows that too.
Whether it was a first date, or after each and every ball game, or just a place to meet and socialize, McDonald's is as much a part of their lives as red, white, and blue.
Surgical processing is a critical part of surgery operations. Like all aspects of healthcare, it is changing rapidly and is impacted by the increasing demand of an aging population and new technology. Like many functions in healthcare, surgical processing is becoming increasingly specialized, and the need for certified, knowledgeable technicians is growing. Meeting increasing demands is difficult. The easy solution is always hiring more people to do the work. Additional staff can process more instruments in the same amount of time and deliver more supplies to operating rooms. However, adding more people increases operational cost. The current business environment and declining reimbursement rates makes adding cost difficult and undesirable. So the surgical processing team at the Cleveland Clinic sought to do something different, to find a better way of using existing resources more efficiently.
This, of course, is one of the key things to the function of the operating room is our equipment, just getting the equipment back, the equipment being maintained and sharpened.
Obviously, it's very important to me as a surgeon that the right instruments are here when we're performing our procedures. It's important for the safety of the patient. It's important for the efficiency of the operating room and for the personnel in the operating room.
The process improvement strategy we chose to employ is lean, or lean thinking, as it is sometimes called.
The project began at a request of the operating room management team that recognized that there were some issues that were interfering with the smooth operation of the ORs.
We had situations where items were called for in the room and they weren't available.
What SPD has really done has been to look at themselves introspectively and make improvements that ultimately benefit our patients. And that's really why we're all here, and that's the most important thing I think that this process has given us.
Thanks to Kaizen, SPD has become a lean, mean, cleaning machine.
The Kaizen events have proven to be extremely successful and will be used in SPD as yet another tool for continued growth and success.
In the birth and the flourishing of Agnon's School.
The school was started primarily by parents
who had very little Jewish education. They had a warm heart for Judaism. It was like a generation skip from not to have a Jewish education to want their children to have a Jewish education.
The evening that we took the vote to start the school, there were lots of doubts as to whether or not we would be able to pull this thing off. Ultimately, the vote came after a declaration which amounted to, if not now, when? And we did it.
There were 11 children in the first class, my daughter and Bobby's daughter and a few others. We thought we might make it. We weren't sure whether we will or not. But with the help of the Jewish Community Federation, we were able to achieve what we achieved.
In the second year of the school, a tragic accident which led to the death of Leo, Bobby's father, put the school in jeopardy. I was not sure that we would be able to maintain the school financially with the loss that occurred in the Goldberg family. And of course, Bobby then assumed tremendous responsibilities in his personal life as well as the responsibilities for the school.
When Bobby started Agnon, he was so enthused with it. Every night he'd be running there. It seemed whatever he could work, just like a laborer he would be working.
Some people think that Bobby is not mechanical, but Bobby and I worked side by side for many an evening, attaching wooden legs to wooden doors so that we may be able to have tables for the Agnon school.
"36 years ago, I was still in Los Angeles, and I was already in the organized Jewish community. So I had an inkling about some of these types of schools. If I had been asked then what I would have wanted X number of years later, it would have been something like this.